The air smells like burnt rubber and desperation when I pull into my driveway, the sun bleeding red across the suburban sky. My daughter, Lila, 16 and fearless, is on the front lawn, her bike tipped over, wheels still spinning. She's screaming, her voice sharp enough to cut glass, and there's Karen, our HOA's self-appointed queen, standing on her pristine porch, phone in hand, smirking like she's just won the lottery. But it's the man next to her that stops my heart, a guy in a cheap cop uniform, hand on his holster, barking at Lila like she's a criminal. My stomach churns. Something's wrong. Very wrong. I slam the car door, the sound echoing like a gunshot in the cul-de-sac's eerie quiet. Lila. I call, my voice cracking. She turns, her braids swinging, eyes wide with something I haven't seen since she was a kid, fear. Mom, he's got a gun, she yells, pointing at the guy. Karen steps forward, her floral dress flapping like a vulture's wings. You should teach your daughter to respect the rules, Sarah, she sneers, her voice dripping with that fake sweet venom she's perfected over years of terrorizing the neighborhood. No bikes on the grass. It's in the bylaws. I'm halfway across the lawn, my sneakers sinking into the soft earth, when the cop turns to me. His badge glints, but it's off, too shiny, too new. Ma'am, step back, he says, his hand twitching toward his gun. My pulse hammers. This isn't a cop. Cops don't move like that, all jittery and performative. I glance at Lila, her fists clenched, tears streaking her face. What the hell is going on? I demand, my voice low, dangerous. Karen laughs, a brittle sound like breaking china. Your daughter's been tearing up the common areas. Officer Daniels here is just doing his job. Officer Daniels. The name doesn't land right. I've lived in this neighborhood for 10 years, know every cop who patrols these streets. This guy's not one of them. My eyes flick to his holster again, unclipped, reckless. My skin prickles. Lila, get in the house, I say, not breaking eye contact with him. She hesitates, then bolts for the door, her sneakers slapping the pavement. Karen's still talking, her voice a grating buzz about property values and community standards, but I'm not listening. I'm watching Daniel's hands, the way they shake, the way his eyes dart to the side. You're not a cop, I say, loud enough for the neighbors peeking through their blinds to hear. His face twitches, a crack in his tough guy act. Ma'am, I'm warning you, he starts, but I cut him off. Show me your badge. Now. The air shifts, heavy with the scent of Karen's overpriced lavender bushes and the faint tang of sweat. Daniels fumbles, pulling out a badge that looks like it came from a costume shop. My heart's racing, but I keep my voice steady. That's fake, I say. Karen's smirk falters. Sarah, don't make a scene, she hisses, stepping closer, her perfume choking the air. But I'm done with her. Done with her petty power trips, her endless complaints about my mailbox color, my unmowed lawn, my black daughter daring to exist in her perfect little world. Then it happens, Daniels pulls his gun. Not all the way, just enough to flash the barrel, a threat meant to silence me. My breath catches, a cold fist squeezing my lungs. Lila screams from the porch, and the sound rips through me like a blade. Put it down. I shout, my voice raw, primal. Neighbors are out now, phones up, filming. Karen's face pales, but she doubles down. He's protecting our community, she screeches, her hands flailing. Protecting. From a 16-year-old girl on a bike. I'm about to lunge when a new sound cuts through, a low, guttural hum, like a swarm of bees. Black SUVs screech into the cul-de-sac, tires squealing, doors flying open. Men in dark suits spill out, earpieces glinting, guns drawn but steady, professional. Drop the weapon, one of them barks, and Daniels freezes, his fake badge clattering to the ground. Karen's mouth opens, but no sound comes out. For the first time, she looks small, her floral dress absurd against the chaos. The lead agent, a woman with sharp eyes and a voice like steel, strides forward. Agent Carter, CIA, she says, flashing a badge that's real, worn, official. You, she points at Daniels, are under arrest for impersonating an officer and interfering with a federal operation. My head spins. Federal operation? Here. In this cookie-cutter suburb where the biggest scandal is unapproved fence paint. Daniels stammers, his gun shaking in his hand, but the agents are on him in seconds, cuffing him as he sputters about, just following orders. Karen's screaming now, her voice shrill, accusing me of bringing trouble to the neighborhood. But Agent Carter ignores her, turning to me. Mrs. Thompson, we need to talk, she says, her tone softening. Your daughter's bike route this morning crossed a surveillance zone we've been monitoring. My knees buckle. Lila. My Lila, caught in something bigger than Karen's Homeowners Association tyranny. I glance at the porch, where Lila's watching, her eyes wide but fierce. Agent Carter lowers her voice. We've been tracking a trafficking ring using this neighborhood as a front. Daniels was their muscle, hired to keep nosy neighbors in line. Karen's been helping them, unwittingly, we think, but she's been taking their money to enforce her rules. The world tilts. Karen, the queen of petty complaints, was a pawn in something this dark. I look at her, her face crumpling as an agent reads her rights. I didn't know, she wails, her voice breaking, mascara streaking her cheeks. I just wanted order. But the neighbors aren't listening. They're murmuring, phone still up, capturing every second of her fall. Agent Carter pulls me aside, her voice low, urgent. Your daughter saw something she shouldn't have this morning, a drop-off. Daniels panicked, thought he could scare her into silence. My chest tightens, rage and fear colliding. Lila, my fearless girl, was a target because she rode her bike too close to the truth. I want to scream, to tear this whole neighborhood apart, but Carter's hand on my arm steadies me. She's safe now, she says. And you just blew this operation wide open. The cul-de-sac is chaos now, agents swarming, neighbors whispering, Karen sobbing as she's led to a van. Daniels is already gone, his fake uniform crumpled on the ground like a discarded costume. I walk to Lila, my legs heavy, and pull her into my arms. She's shaking, but her chin's up, defiant. I knew he wasn't a real cop, she whispers, her voice fierce despite the tears. I kiss her forehead, the scent of her coconut shampoo grounding me. You did good, baby, I say, my voice thick. You did real good. As the SUVs pull away, the neighbors start to disperse, their whispers fading into the hum of cicadas. The air smells cleaner now, like rain's coming to wash away the rot. Karen's house sits silent, her perfect lawn mocked by the tire tracks cutting through it. I think about all the times she made us feel small, her rules a weapon to keep us in line. She thought she was untouchable, the queen of this suburban kingdom. But tonight, justice came for her, not with a gavel, but with handcuffs and the truth. Lila squeezes my hand, her fingers warm, strong. We're okay, Mom, she says, and I nod, swallowing the lump in my throat. We're more than okay. We're fighters. And as the last SUV disappears into the dusk, I know one thing for sure, no one's ever going to silence us again. Not Karen, not her fake cop, not anyone. This neighborhood, this world, it's ours to claim, and we'll do it with our heads high, our voices loud, and our hearts unbroken.